the gamer, back again with another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I just love saying Baldur's Gate 3. I'm a D&D nerd, so, if you watch the video, just give it a any of my videos, just give them a thumbs up. I'm noticing there's a ton of views on videos, but nobody's actually giving me a thumbs up. So, it just helps me out if you could do that. That would be greatly appreciated. I stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday with options for the other days. I wasn't able to stream yesterday because of technical difficulties. So, yeah. I was supposed to stream, but I wasn't able to. So, I know that's disappointing to the 14 people who follow me. But I'm not deterred. I will continue making videos. Whether it's 14 or 1400, I'll still be making videos and passing on my knowledge to the next generation because, I enjoy doing it. So, yeah. And I don't get paid to do any of this. I don't do sponsored content. I don't do any of that crap. This is all with my 100% my free time. I do work 2 jobs, so it does influence when I can stream. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and continue. If you remember last time, I wanted to save talking to Volo, because I told you it's an involved conversation. And I also told you that it's 100% worth it because it is. No matter what anybody says, no matter how many times it asks you if you want to quit, don't quit. Stick with it. I promise you, it is worth it if you stick with this. So, I will say, if you're squeamish about hearing the surgery type noises and things going around people's eyeballs, just know that that's what's about to happen. It does get kind of a sickening noise thing going, so you have been warned. You can skip it or mute your audio or whatever. So yeah, it does get a little, yeah. So, without further ado, let's go.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Also, a side thing, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that there's an option for trade. It's not just him. There's a bunch of other characters you can actually trade with if you hit triangle. So you can buy potions and stuff, or whatever they happen to have for sale. In this case, he's got a bunch of scrolls, a bunch of potions of animal speaking, some camp supplies, some, let's see, how many, oh, he's got plenty. I was going to say we could buy some picks, some thieves' tools, but he's got plenty of those. And then he's got some random books that you can buy from him. He also can sell things to him, as you can see. He does have money that you can get from him. So you can sell some of your crap to him, if nothing else. How much is that? 310? He ain't got that kind of money. Let's see. Gale's hand is mine. I will keep it forever. Sorry, got a little uppity on that one. It's my trophy. There's so much good stuff coming up that I just can't even wait to show you guys. I really, really can't. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. A lot. I'm going to be excited to show you with the evil playthrough. My biggest concern, my biggest problem with a evil playthrough is vendors. A lot of the good vendors are in the good guy camps. There are some vendors in the bad guy camps, but a lot of the times they want you to kill all the good guys, which includes their vendors. So it gets kind of dicey as far as being able to buy and sell goods. I would recommend, before you move the story forward that requires you to wipe out a good guy camp, to just buy everything. Make sure you buy everything you want, because when you kill the vendors, you don't get access to all of their loot. Their loot is only there to be bought from. They may have a few of the items on them, but the majority of their items disappear when they die. You don't get access to loot them, which I think is crazy. You should get access to loot them. I mean, where are the items coming from? Some magic other dimension? But I'll indicate to you at certain points when you need to make sure that you've bought everything by. And I'll tell you before we make a major decision that's going to cut off access to the good vendors. So I'll make sure you don't miss out on that. So just stick with me. I got you back. I just asked him if his research turned up anything about my problem. Look at my armor. I look like a boss.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
I was going to say, he was pointing behind him. His tunic is what he's wearing. It's his shirt. Okay. You're going to get the option to tell him to stop at least 4 or 5 times. No matter how many times they ask, do not stop. Your companions are going to disapprove of it, but screw them. They're weak. You endure this, and the prize is very, 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 very worth it. How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
This parasite is unusual. I have it on good authority that extraction is currently impossible.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Endure the discomfort. Let him carry on.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Just a side note, the narrator, her voice is amazing. I would listen to that woman read the dictionary. So, again, pick the top option, clench your fist, just let him keep going. Ow!
Shoots through your body as the
See what I mean about the noise?
Optic nerve.
I think
Oof.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp-string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Hold as still as possible.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Damn. Again, let him keep going.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now.
Okay, hold your breath.
Cold metal
See?
presses against the
Astarion and Lae'zel disapprove.
And then, tap, tap, stab.
Ooh. It just sounded bad.
Huh. I think we have the blighter on the run.
Doesn't matter what you pick here. You can just make whatever noise you want to make.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Oops.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Don't worry, I promise you it was worth it.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
Again, you can choose whatever you want. I think it's funny where he yells at him, "You knocked my bloody eye out."
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
Mm-hmm. A false eye.
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Okay, now see what it just says on the screen here? See invisibility. From now on, you have the ability... This will pass, this bleeding eye. You get a disadvantage on perception check. It disappears. There are no negative side effects from what happened. The only thing you get is a benefit. From now on, you can see invisible creatures to a distance of 30 feet. There's a lot of enemies later in the game that try using invisibility on you. All you have to do is be facing them. You don't have to do it. It doesn't take an action, a bonus action, it takes nothing. Just look at them. Just have your character face their direction, and you can see invisibility. So, as I told you, it is 1,000,000 times worth it. For a permanent ability to see invisibility, now you don't have to worry about seeing the elixir of see invisibility, which is one of the elixirs you can drink later. You don't need that anymore, because now you have your character. You can just look around, see all the invisible stuff. So, like I said, after the last video, I went ahead and did all what I call the camp maintenance. I cast all of the spells that I wanted to cast on all my characters. I wanted to make sure that I put everything on. Like coming of age, I drank an elixir of vigilance since I seem to roll very, very shitty initiative. I tend to be last in initiative, and I drank my speak with animals and detect thoughts potions. So that's what I call camp maintenance. It's stuff I do right before I leave camp. So let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and save it. Okay. So now let's go ahead and leave camp. Now, if you'll remember after last time, we were going to find the Zentarum treasure. They wanted us to find this chest and any survivors from the caravan. So we are going to go do that next. I had us take a long rest because we're about to have a pretty big battle on our hands. But if you like being evil, you're going to get a chance to be evil. Coming right up, I promise. Come on. You can go around. I just go this way. It's quicker. If you can't make your character climb, just kind of move around, pushing up against surfaces. There's no button to actually make you climb a surface. There's just you just push up against it until it lets you do it. You want as many potions of speed as you can get your hands on. I'm gonna need one more of these too, because I think I'm out. I have plenty of these. Try not to make potions until you absolutely need them. That's the best way I found. Except for in the case of potions of speed. You're always going to want to have a bunch of those on hand. It basically hastes whoever drinks it, giving them more movement and an extra action each turn. So, here we go. It's us against a bunch of gnolls. And there's the two of the survivors from the...
Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down.
Exactly. They're
heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
See, they're leaving us to our fate. They're like, screw those guys. All right. We got a bunch of gnolls to deal with, so I'm gonna go ahead and have my people drink a... Oh, come on. There's no way he missed. Seriously? This game freaking hates me. Like, with a flaming hot passion. He missed twice with a 75% chance to hit. Twice. But they won't miss. See? The computer never misses. When it comes to me. I miss all the time. The game, RNGesus hates me, put it that way. See, another miss. This is ridiculous. I've missed 4 times in a row. This is absolutely ridiculous. This could be the worst I've done in a long time. Let's see, cleave. Does he have any? I think he has a weapon. I'm gonna try. Oh, he doesn't have a weapon in his hand. Okay. Well, wonders never cease. I actually hit something. Jesus. It's flipping ridiculous. This is a boss level character. His name is Flynn. You'll want to have your best guy tank him, because he's got a pretty nasty flail. If you can, try and see if you can disarm him. Most likely won't work, but because you'll miss. This is what I have to put up anytime I play this game, by the way. And you wonder why I save scum. This is exactly why I save scum when I play. Otherwise, my guys would die in quick fashion. But I promised that I wouldn't do that on this playthrough. So I have to honor that. I keep my promises. Good news is they have to dash to get to me, so they have to waste their action. Alright. Alright, what do we want? Shadowheart. We'll go ahead and see if we can have her bless. Bless everybody. Give him another target to deal with. Not that it's going to help. Wow, a crit. Look at that.
Talk to me.
Okay, her turn's over. Flynn's turn.
Shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours.
What is this?
See yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast.
I've never seen this before.
No.
I have 430 hours.
Forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I'm gonna be honest. I've like I said, I have 430 hours in this game, and I have never ever seen this. This has never happened. I've never talked to this guy. We come in, we fight, he dies, and that's it. So I'm not sure what to pick here. So let's we can. It looks like we can force Flynn. Apparently, Flynn's a woman, a girl. I didn't know that. I thought it was a dude. Search your mind for the. We can use our illithid wisdom to brave the flames and feast on the meat. So go after the 2 guys in the cave instead of us. Let's try it. It seems like an evil thing to do. Why the heck not?
Deep in the chaos of her mind, something responds to your command. A tadpole. It is the source of the voice. She will obey it. She will obey you. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Wow. As I said, I have never ever seen that before. That is 100% new. Oops.
Is for other people.
Wow. I never even knew that was an option. So once again, you see how the game has surprised me with a new outcome.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit.
The
flesh of the survivors wasn't enough to satisfy her.
She killed the 2 guys in here, which is good because I was going to tell us be evil and kill him anyway and take the chest. That way it's a better outcome for you as an evil person. Ooh, that sounds delicious. She wants more meat, dominate her mind, ordering her to feast on the other gnolls. Let's give it a shot. Let's make her kick her own people's asses. Sounds fun. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy.
Styrian loved that.
Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
So now Flynn is on my side against the gnolls, the rest of the gnolls. Let's see. Temporary alliance. This is the next one in the initiative order. When you're trying to kill guys, try and get the next person in the initiative order that's listed at the top of the screen. And then the next person would be him. But he doesn't have any more actions. Now Flynn gets to go. Flynn's a girl. I had no idea. I'm floored. I told you, I've never seen that before. She's gonna get lit. Nice shot, Shadowheart. She usually misses. Asterian's missing some health. Let's go ahead and this is a bonus action without a, one of the items she's wearing gives her access to it. Here you go, Asterian. And that gives him Blade Ward for 2 turns also, because of another thing I have her wearing. Okay. Now, that hunger, she's wielding a flail. That means you have to attack some stuff every round or you go mad. So I'm assuming that's what it is. That is what's causing this, her to... She's going to turn on us most likely. I can just tell you that right now.
She is still ravenous. Her mind
Told ya.
a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy
But now it's
her.
us 4 against her. Commanding her to feast on herself, we could do that? Oh, hell yeah, let's give that a shot. That just sounds cool. Make her feast on herself. I didn't even know that was an option.
The tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits.
Awesome.
She tastes the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull.
Ooh.
But she still resists.
Let's harness your willpower and order her to devour herself. Here we go. She's already bleeding into her brain. Oof, that's a hematoma. That's not good.
Tadpole wriggles, contented, as she tears out her own throat.
Damn!
Method parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Holy crap! Like I said, 430 hours in this game, and I've never ever seen that outcome. I never even knew that was an option to talk to Flynn, because every other time that I came into the fight starts immediately. As soon as you get anywhere near them, the fight starts immediately. I've never had Flynn approach me and start up a conversation like that. I'm floored. Just, wow. It's alright, Asterian, relax. Alright, so that strong box, you have to not have opened it in order to get the reward. See, here's the flail I was talking about that she has. Heals the wielder for 1d6, but they can go mad if they don't continue hitting an enemy each turn. So, and then she has this that only rangers can wear. It gives you a hyena companion. And now let's take this parasite. Wow, you saw it. You saw it here. You saw that thing happen. You saw it happen. A outcome that I had never seen before. Wow. I'm surprised because I thought I'd seen everything in this game. Like I said, I've got 430 hours in this game, and I've gone through it times. I could go through Act 1 and 2 probably in my sleep, because I've played it enough. Because I'm such a huge D&D nerd. There's not a whole lot of good treasure around here. There's a few odds and ends, some potions, a little bit of money. There's nothing really worth the slog. So go ahead and get your strongest character and have them go ahead and pick it up. Now, the good guy alternative would be to come in here, kill the gnolls, tell the guys, hey, your people are looking for you, let them take the chest and run off. They eventually, in a couple of long rests, they show back up at the cave. You have to wait for them to show up at the Zhentarim hideout. And you don't get the reward.
That's the symbol of the Absolute. Marked in blood.
Such to, even if I'm on a good playthrough, I still attack and kill them. Since there's no, like, morality system. There's no, like, oh, you did too many evil things, you got X number of negative points of alignment points. So I do a few evil things as a good guy. I do mostly good things, but there's a few evil things I do. The Druid Grove, the healer Nettie, after she's done threatening you and telling you to take the wyvern poison if you see it, take any symptoms of being turned into a mind flare happen, I have my rogue sneak up behind her and backstab and kill her, and take the crown that she's wearing on her head, because it opens a secret door in the back of her lair. And then I loot the crap out of her whole room. No one ever catches you. No one comes into that room. I found that out after playing a jillion times. No one ever comes into that room. I believe there's more fights over here. Yeah, there's some more fights over here if we want them. It's just a couple of gnolls. It's not really even a fight that's even worth anything. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel to the Zhentarim hideout so we can turn this in. Because turning this chest in unopened gets you access to a secret. The vendor has an exotic stash of goods that he'll sell you, and there's some really good stuff in it for completing this quest. If you remember when we came to the vendor the first time, they had like just little piddly stuff, nothing worth a damn. But now, once you turn this chest in, he gets access to a huge stock of some really, really good stuff. There's a good bow that Lae'zel can benefit from, and then there's a few other things, which I'll show you here in a second. So we just got to come over here to this chick and turn it in.
Any luck finding my people?
I found them. They're dead.
God damn it. What about the shipment?
Give her the chest.
The Sharber's black bones. You did it.
Mm-hmm. I'm awesome.
Still sealed. You're a goddamn wonder. Here's your coin.
Thank you.
Your professionals are rare. You ever want more work? Come and see me in the gate.
That's the other.
I can show you some of our more exotic items now, but don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Rubble? What are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
She gives you...
I'll leave them for the Fist, and in no state to tell tales.
So, first off, she gives you this Herald, which is a heavy crossbow that has a chance to bane anybody. It hits for 2 turns, which bane is the opposite of bless. Everything that bless does, it's like a negative 1d4 to all their checks and stuff. So for 2 turns, it's an okay weapon. If one of your people who can use a heavy crossbow doesn't have a good weapon, I have my psionic stuff, so I'm going to hold on to that. I'm not going to wear it or use it. I would give it to Lae'zel, but we're about to get a bow that benefits her way more. I'll explain in just a second. Yeah, so completing that quest for her the correct way opens her up when you get to Baldur's Gate later. There's some other things you get from doing it.
Not this hide and seek stuff.
So,
Something I can help you with?
I want to trade.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
See, he's got a ton more gear than he had before. We killed Karlach, so soul coins, you don't need them anymore. But they're expensive. I would get rid of some of your heavier stuff first, because it weighs nothing. But you can use it if you've sold everything and you want to get a little bit more money out of them. Because my goal when I go to a vendor is to take all their money. I want to sell everything until I have every penny of their money in my hands. So, I'm selfish like that, I suppose. Money for that. Let's see, what else can I sell him? This speedy reply, I'll sell him that. Beast Bane. I don't need a loot. We killed the only person who could actually teach us to play the lute, by the way. Alfira. We murdered her. If you aren't a bard, you can do a series of checks, and she'll teach you how to use a musical instrument. But she is kind of murdered, so she's not gonna be helping us anytime soon. 15. Okay, dagger is worth 16. Okay, I don't think I have anything worth 9. 15. All the weapons are going to be worth more than that. The Infernal Iron, you can sell that too, because that has to do with Karlach. So, yeah. And since Karlach's dead or Nador now. Okay. Having potions of invisibility helps your thief to steal some things, which we'll get into later. Okay. Oh crap. Sorry, I hit O.
Something I can help you. Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
I accidentally hit the button. I was trying to go to her and see if this weapon is better than what she has. It's basically the same. Okay, this is a good one. But that's not the one I was talking about. The longbow, let's see. He's got the jolt shooter. It does a little bit more damage, but doesn't have anything special about it. Here's the let's see, rupturing blade. It's only a finesse. Finesse means it uses your dexterity or strength, whichever is better. Speedy reply, I just sold that. Here it is. The Titan string bow. It deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier, and if you'll remember, we gave Lae'zel a 20 strength. So, not only will she do the regular damage, she'll tack on her damage modifier from her strength too, which means she can do some crazy damage with it. Let's see. Shadowheart can wear chainmail. Certain subclasses of the cleric give you access to heavy armor. Normally, clerics only get medium armor, but since we gave her life, we respect her to be a life cleric. She gets access to heavy armor, so we're going to go ahead and get her a suit of heavy armor as well. So when you get to a vendor, you want to go through your guys and make sure everybody's got the best stuff they can have. Let's see. He's got the Deadeye's breastplate, which leaves your targets under, making their attacks less accurate. You gain a +1 bonus to range weapon attack, so that's better than this. Let's see. 12. What is this? Scale mail +1. It's medium armor. Let me check me. Yeah, it's the same. The jolty vest. You take 1 less slashing damage while having lightning charges. There's a whole set of items, weapons, and armor that works off of lightning charges. You can actually get a build set up so that you build lightning charges and then you have weapons that use the lightning charges. So you can definitely set up a build around that. I just usually don't. That's a pretty good glove. It gives you Hail of Thorns, but this is a good glove for Astarion. It gives you advantage on sleight of hand checks. And this necklace, your ranged attacks have the power to disarm foes with a crit, and you get +1 bonus to initiative. So that's also a really good necklace to give to most likely Astarion, or maybe my main character. I'm not positive. We'll see. Then you have some dyes if you want to change the color of your clothing. I mean, you can get as into that the color change and stuff as you want. There's also some mods that allow you to have unlimited ability to dye your clothing as much as you want. He can't use a heavy crossbow. Alright, let's go ahead and start selling some of the stuff. No one's going to need an elixir of dark vision. They're just not. Because everybody has dark vision. Let's see, let's get rid of Herald. And that one. Okay, that we're going to give to Lae'zel. This one actually has a use later. I won't say anything more than that. We're going to give this to Shadowheart. Let me sell this. Let's get the heavy stuff out of the way first. Okay, I think I have all the heavy. Wait, down here. Okay. I don't think she needs the javelin. She's going to have a really good weapon. The light crossbow, we can get rid of that. 380, we'll sell that. 130 for that sword. The Watcher's Guide. 200. He has enough money for that. That's the bow we just got her. Where's Lae'zel? That's what she's wearing. So she has 2 of them. Okay, so we'll sell 1 suit of it. Doesn't have enough money for that. Has enough money for that. 100. Excellent. 65. Not quite enough money to buy that. What's the shield? 15. Okay. Again, like I said, try to go through and get the stuff that weighs. That's the heavy stuff. And don't worry about animal friendship, really. I don't think we need that. Hunting short bow, he doesn't have enough money for that. The Serpent's Tongue. Oh yeah, I remember getting that one. Yeah, see, we're falling behind as far as being able to sell all of our stuff. That's why I kind of slowed down with picking up treasure. I normally pick up every single thing I can get my hands on, but you have to approach things a little bit differently when you're playing evil. Go to Astarion with that. Might do Astarion. What is Astarion using? Oh yeah, he's got the poison one. Oh yeah, I think I'll put it on me because it gives me a +1 bonus to initiative, and I usually roll really, really crappy initiative. So just look. Because this is when we leave Act 1, we're pretty much not going to be able to come back here. So just go ahead and make sure you have everything. Let's buy some more things. Let's see, Starion. See if there's anything else I can sell to him. 280, not enough. 280, not enough. Can I sell this gem? Yeah, I'll sell that. Keep your explosives. You can sell this because we're gonna be giving my guy something better. This is 24 pounds. 24, 34. So we'll go ahead and sell that. 115. See, 180. Okay, what else can we sell to these? We're gonna keep the Idol of Savannah because it gives us that nature's blessing. It's a nature's blessing aura around all of us. Anybody who comes within a certain range of me gets the buff. Lesser restoration, that's something you should probably keep your hand on. Ooh, we can sell that. Okay, what's this? What's this one? And we'll sell that too. It's heavy. Let's see, is there anything else I can sell from him? It's not that expensive. 260 for Warg Fang. 380. 65, not enough. Those are his gloves he's keeping. 65, not enough. Alright, poisons are good. You definitely want to keep those. Let's see. Always keep a shovel so you can dig up stuff. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to be able to get from him. So, alright. So now we are done. Let's go ahead and equip everything that we gave everybody. She gets the new bow. Go ahead and switch her back to her melee weapon. Shadowheart, we got her a new
I thought we was packing.
New set of armor. And we gave him the gloves.
I was told there'd be battles, not this hide and seek stuff.
Oh, and then my character, I believe.
More interesting times.
Yeah, I took this. +1 bonus to initiative. Now I have +6 to initiative. We picked up a tadpole. As far as the tadpole powers, I usually have one person have them, mainly because of this called weak. The more powers that person has, the higher the amount of HP you can bring them down to kill them instantly. So if you give all the tadpoles to one person, then you don't have to get their health down as low to have them killed. Shield of Thralls is a good one, so you have to do this in order to get it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one, even though I don't usually use transfuse health. You don't have to use the tadpoles if you don't want to. I won't get into why. I don't want to get into why. I don't want to spoil anything. But, yeah, I usually use them, so.
I miss watching your artist paint.
I made a bucket of coins off him.
Okay. So now, we need to do the Get the Yankee Crash, and we need to go to the Underdark. There's a lot of good stuff in the Underdark that we actually need. Wait. Okay. There is a Myconid colony, which is a place where you can sell stuff to and buy a bunch of good stuff. There's 2 to 3 vendors in there. Starts out with 2, eventually you get 3. The best way to get there quickly is to come this way. You can fast travel to the Selûnite Underdark, the Selûnite outpost, but it's far away. We'll go there eventually because there's a near there's some other stuff we need to do. But I want to get the fast travel point and the access to the vendors. So we're going to go through the invisible wall here. If you'll remember, we found that last time. It's not here. I always forget where the illusionary wall is. It'll come to me. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's down right down there. Okay. We'll go around over there. You remember we had to kill all these guys because they caught us stealing. And since I don't save scum, I had to murder them all. So. They suck. We killed them. Yeah, see, we looted everything. It happens. You're going to get caught stealing. Now you can walk through the wall. And if you'll remember, I had you unlock the elevator so you could use it. So here we go. You get to have a cool little video watching your guys ride the elevator down. You get to see the Underdark from on high. Kind of a cool view, so see, watch. And there's a load of treasure and stuff over here near the Zentrum outpost. So it's mutually beneficial. You get closer to the Myconid colony, and you get your hands on some more treasure.
It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Listen to those two jab at each other. It's hilarious. Oh, also, I downloaded some of the custom dice, so you can change to pretty much whatever you want. Diamond dice, mysterious. I had going with the loft dice, but you can go the mysterious artifact, path of nightmares, which is like blood and stuff. It looks like so. We'll go with path of nightmares. See, it's all bloody and stuff. It looks really cool. Okay. Total of 30. Some arrows for him. See, there's a bunch of good stuff here that I would recommend getting, and having one person do it is better than having everybody follow him around. And besides, since some of the chests are locked, it's better to just have your rogue do it and have Asterion do it. Send all your camp supplies back to camp. There's no point in carrying them with you. It's a waste of space to carry them with you. Okay. We're just gonna cut through here real quick and pick this stuff up. Like I said, there is a couple of good things in here. This stuff especially, potion ingredients, which you always want to collect as many potion ingredients as you can get. That way you make your own potions. I'm just gonna do this really fast, so I'm not wasting too much time. Some poisons. And then I just hold X to do this. Lockpick that.
Better not get buried down here.
There's a bunch of really good mods for dice, so I usually like to customize my dice on a whim. Like, you know what? I'm tired of looking at those dice, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch them up. So, total of a 20. Let's see. Can sell those. This will be quick, and we'll be moving on to the Myconid colony. Which, yeah, there'll be more chances to be evil.
Fungal spores. Is a little blood mist too much to ask for?
Ugh, that's the one thing I don't like, is sometimes your guys will get stuck. Okay. We'll just have them come this way, because there's about to be a cutscene.
Your mind is a canyon, and the words echo from every crevasse.
They're coming. They're coming.
Who's coming? Cazador's minions? Have they found me?
They're coming. You're coming.
If you've no doubt noticed since we came down here that the air is full of like spores. It's not a bad thing. It's the leader of the Myconid colony. He's communicating to you through these spores. You'll notice now everybody has rapport spores a characteristic. This you can that way it allows him to communicate with you telepathically. So it's not there's no negatives to it. It doesn't hurt you in any way, shape, or form. It just allows since the Myconid doesn't really talk, it's going to allow him to talk to you. Because there's a few quests you can do for him, and the treasure you get from it it's pretty good. There's some decent treasure to be had for. So yeah, my character is evil, but he does things besides his murder. He does things that benefit himself. Okay, so now the Myconid colony is over here. Okay, so it's right over there. We're way up here. There doesn't appear to be a way to get down unless you go over this way. But you'll notice there's minotaurs over here. You can't see them, but there's some minotaurs over here. So what you can do is have one person go by himself. Find yourself a potion of feather falling if you have access to one. If not, you may have to make one. Do we have access to make a potion of feather falling? Yeah, here we go. Potion of featherfall. Just gonna make one. We unlocked a bunch of new recipes. Elixir of arcane, a greater arcane cultivation gives whoever drinks it a level 2 extra level 2 spell slot, which is awesome. This causes you to grow and become stronger. It has its uses. I don't use it very much, but I definitely use this thing. Having an extra level 2 spell slot is awesome. I give it to Shadowheart, so she has an extra spell slot to cast healing spells and stuff with. So now you take your guy, have him drink this. Now have him jump. Careful of the spores of those things.
Tim asks, known to cause confusion. Let's not get too close.
Okay. And what's this? The Wrathful Maul. What kind of weapon is it? While raging. It's for barbarians. Okay. So, go ahead and shoot the Timask. Because it can make you go cuckoo and lose control of your character. So you definitely don't want to walk into the stuff. So wait until the gas dissipates. Come on. There we go. Now, crud. If we go that way, we're going to run into the... hold on. Actually, the best thing you can do is shoot that. No, I can't. Alright, well then we'll do this one. When it explodes, it causes a chain reaction. Okay. Since I was explaining, I didn't do it fast enough. But normally, if you do it quickly enough, you can use one potion of feather falling to jump both distances. But I was in the middle of explaining, which kind of slowed me down. So jump away from the explodey stuff.
Timask and torch stalks. hell of a combination.
Okay.
Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
He's not wrong. Okay. The reason I did that is there's some treasure over here. 2 scrolls. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, so we got 1 character down, so now what? How do we get the rest of them down? I will show you. And believe me, these strategies are well tested. I've used them like a jillion times. You don't want to keep going down this way, but I want to go ahead and loot these guys.
Battle with Dwergar.
Yep, the myconids. Lump of myconid flesh, it's useless. Alright, so we're going to come over here, have our conversation with,
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music.
this.
Through one creature sing many voices. The harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
You can see him up there.
A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Let's see. Let's see what we want to do. Honestly, just don't do anything that's going to piss them off because you need access to the vendors. So you can tell them this.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
See? No checks necessary. Just tell them the truth and they'll let you in. So now, what I was telling you about how you get the rest of your people down. See? Waypoint discovered. Now, go back to your other people. Go to the map and choose that. And now your people are down with you. Whatever you do, don't loot any of the myconid bodies. The rest of them will not take kindly to that. So, the first vendor is going to be over here. It's this guy.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
I've never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
Tell him this. A mind flayer infected me with a tadpole.
Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power?
Then explain him the whole story.
You were infected by an illicit tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis.
A mind flayer.
That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Oh, Lae'zel.
Hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps?
Oh, it was I.
But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
The Myconids wouldn't appreciate us fighting here. I'll listen.
Fool. They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis?
You need access to the vendors.
Let us see what lurks within.
So talking actually benefits us in the long run. So just let it go. Let him do this. It's going to give you access to some really powerful stuff a little bit later.
With power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive. Awake. Almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
Can you extract the tadpole?
Moreover, the cranium has undergone severe trauma. It is a miracle the brain functions at all. Extraction would risk much.
That doesn't sound ideal.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you.
Yeah, let's not do that.
But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Oh, that's comforting. Tell him this. Well, there's a reason to just tell him this.
A Nautiloid. Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have
This is why.
an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Bypass? What kind of alchemy are we talking about?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous.
That's true.
Timisks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Lovely. So where do I find these mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous.
Luckily, I know where to tell you to find some, so it's okay.
I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Why would a cleric have a bunch of dangerous mushrooms?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
Alright, I'll come back when I find the mushrooms.
May your travels be safe and swift.
See, I do this to benefit us. Everything I'm telling you to do has a benefit.
Have you made any new discoveries?
To your character. You can talk to him about all that stuff, but I honestly don't care.
Good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
He's our first vendor. Alright, so. Melf's first staff, if you have a wizard, which we killed ours. This goes to Eldritch Warlocks, Eldritch Knight or a Warlock. That's good for a mage. So it gives them free casting of Scorching Ray. This one's good for a druid, which we don't have. When the wearer gains lightning charge, they also gain 3 temporary hit points. Band of Minor Arcana. When one of your cantrips deals damage, add half your intelligence modifier. That wouldn't benefit Shadowheart. That would benefit a mage. This gives somebody dark vision, but all of our guys have dark vision. Movement speed is unimpeded by difficult terrain. That's a good one. When you burn an enemy, gain 2 turns of heat. Missile again. It's very good for a mage, which we don't have. But he does have this. Supplies for making potions. And what's better, he's got money, so we can sell some stuff to him. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the scrolls. We don't need them. Okay. Yeah, but those boots make it so difficult terrain doesn't affect you. Normally, difficult terrain takes double the movement to get through. So, having something that's going to allow you to walk normally is definitely worth it. Okay, let's make sure we have everything. Oh, he's got a bunch of stuff. The ingots. Sell that. Did I want to keep that? Possibly. That I'll get rid of. I'm going to be getting him a feat that's going to allow him to dual wield any 2 weapons. So that's why I'm keeping that weapon for now. Okay, the soul coins. We don't need them, like I said. Because, yeah, I already explained why we don't need them. Okay. Sell half of those. I think we're finally able to sell most of our stuff to somebody. Yeah, he doesn't have enough money. Yeah, he mostly sells wizard crap, so if you don't have a wizard, if you, let's say, accidentally or on purpose chopped your wizard's hand off and left him to his fate, then, yeah. Oops. I'm still proud of that. I'm still laughing about that, quite honestly.
Very well.
Alright, that's our first vendor.
How is your more...
See, now we have an elixir of hill giant strength, which, if you didn't get your fighters, it gives you a 19 strength. If you didn't get your fighters strength up to 20, you could use these to bump it up there. But there are more powerful giant strength potions. That's just the first one. See, these are just haste spores. they wear off fairly quickly. Here is the other person.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
Can you describe him?
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
Who is he to you?
Useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
Need some help finding him?
Knock yourself out. But don't you try to ransom him to me. You'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Okay, and she mostly sells potions, so if you need to stock up, she's got a bunch of different kinds. Lightning resistance, poison resistance, that one, a new flail. Let's see, let's check out her. Same damage except 3 damage. Yeah, where's the corrosive thing? Oh, it has a new attack. If you saw, it has concussive smash, possibly daze your target. So that's actually pretty decent. We'll give it to Shadowheart. Let's see, crossbow. What's this? Whispering Wind hand crossbow. You blend seamlessly into the shadows, granting you +1 to stealth checks. The wind carries secrets and whispers of madness. With this weapon, you have a 50% chance to deal an additional psychic damage to targets assailed by unseen voices. That is for clerics. Here, let me show you. You can use your channel divinity to unleash a spark of celestial lightning in a 17-foot radius around you. Each creature in the area must make a con save or take 6 to 20 lightning damage. Problem is, it's each creature in a radius around you. That includes your own people. So you have to be careful of that. So it's very situational. Let's see. Let's check more of our stuff here. We got some rings. Weapon attacks deal 2 acid damage. That's actually pretty decent. Jump, we don't really need that. Yeah, that's situational. That's a really good one for your cleric. You definitely want that. Now, I buy out all of her stuff, her potion supplies. Oop, that wasn't a potion supply, that was, Now, don't just get the things for potions you want to use. If you'll notice, anytime you make a potion, it requires the kind that you want, but it also requires another kind of potion. So if you sit here and make every potion you can make, you'll always have what you need to make your potions. Okay, so now let's see, Infernal Iron. We'll sell those. See what else we can sell. This is going to go to Shadowheart. This is going to go to Shadowheart. The ring, I'm not sure. We'll see who. Anybody can use it. We all strike with our weapons, so anybody should be able to use that. Let's see. You can get the circlet. It does have uses. It's only for clerics, obviously. Let me go ahead and get a potion of fire resistance. Never have too many of those. And let's see. Explosives. We don't need a ton of explosives. As long as you have 1 or 2, I'll explain later why you need them. I don't want to get into spoiler territory, so just trust me when I say that you'll find a use for them later. Okay. Alright. 4 new recipes unlocked. Because as I was saying, if you look, you have what you require to make what actually makes the potion on the left of the triangle. The right is is going to be one of the different categories of extracts. It's going to be a sublimate, a solid, an essence, ash, vitriol, or suspension. So you want to take every potion ingredient and grind it out, extract it. Okay, we got elixir of bark skin, elixir of heroism, which basically blesses the person. I use those for Shadowheart also when I'm not using this. Poison resistance. And then there was this oil. I don't use the oils too much because it takes your bonus action in combat to do. I mean, you can do it. I just don't find a whole lot of use for it personally. Now let's go talk. Let's save it and go talk to the Sovereign. Okay. The game doesn't autosave a ton, so usually after I do something big, I will save it. Oh, that sounds fascinating. Quotoan fertility rituals. Alright, so you climb your way up here. Talk to this chick first.
Don't. Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Now, if you want to be a good guy, you can give her your elixir of Sylvanas or an antitoxin. I'm not a good guy.
Slashed me.
If the Dweger poisoned you, perhaps they have the cure.
Graze. Don't share. Talking hurts. Leave me. Please.
Let's see. You're in a bad way. I can end your suffering if you want. Because I'm not going to help her. I mean, what kind of evil person do you think I am?
Hard to breathe. Blood's on fire. Do it.
Okay, give her a quick death.
The gnome was under the protection of the Myconid Circle. They will see you answer for violating it.
She was in pain. I granted her mercy. Yeah, she was in pain. I granted her mercy.
The circle's harmonies grow still, then surge again. In them you hear both goodwill and grief. The Myconids will raise her husk, life born from death, as penance. The Myconid denounces your theft. It means to punish you.
Oops! I didn't mean to click on that. Oh crap. I think we just messed up, my friends. I didn't mean to click on the body. Ow. He keeps trying to walk away from us. The Sovereign. He's your biggest threat. As you can see, he has a ton of freaking health. I told you I can't. Who is this dude? We have Sovereign Spa, Restless Myconid, Dweger Spore Servant. Oh, they're Spore Servants. More keep getting added in. Oops, I think we might see me die here, people. I did not mean to click on the body, but I said I would not save scum, so I'm not going to. Alright, we'll see if we can survive this fight. Let's take one action. That's it.
Again.
9 points of damage? That's it? Wow. Okay.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Yep, I'm gonna die. Mainly because I can't seem to hit a damn thing. I miss every frickin' time. It's really annoying. Game. There's too many enemies on the screen. It's causing my game to... Once per turn. I haven't used it one turn yet. Whatever. Yeah, we're most likely gonna die here, people. We're just by sheer overwhelming numbers. If we had a mage, we could use a fireball. So it looks like I may end up having to reload because I'm glad I just saved the game.
We will raise. Out with you, be arisen.
Yeah, that's the problem, is he's going to keep raising people up. They keep trying to run away from me. And so I get an opportunity attack on them. All-round sight didn't help me. Alright, we're going to have to... Hold on. Is there somewhere we can stand so we can hit both people? Yeah, I know. Okay, let's, she's gonna drink one too. This could backfire, just so you know, because, you only get 3 turns of haste and then you get lethargy. Action surge. I've never, oh come on. I've never had to fight the Myconids before, so, this is all new to me as well. Let's see. What else can she do? She's gonna need to move over here, because there's a whole bunch of them coming this way. No, she's close. Opportunity attack from who? Oh, this dude. Ow, I didn't even see him right in front of me. Let's see. Heart stopper. Target loses an action. That could be interesting. She probably won't hit with it. There was a new... Oh, she didn't get the new mace yet. Let's try the heart stopper. Why not? Yeah, the game is chugging along because there's too many enemies on screen. Yep, told you she was gonna miss. There, gives me temporary hit points and also hopefully we'll be able to use Lae'zel's sweeping attack. If we can gather a bunch of them around, she can just... Look, I accidentally clicked on a corpse, man. This game gets a little crazy sometimes because of stuff like that.
Defend the circle. Stop the decay.
That's why this game is crazy, because I accidentally clicked on a corpse and now the entire colony is going to try and murder me. Doesn't that just seem a little extreme? It didn't give me a chance to try and talk my way out, didn't anything. Seriously? Hit and run? Okay. I may have to call for help. Call the ogres to help me. Alright, let's see if we can attack. The game is like slugging along because there's so many enemies on. He's gonna miss. Told you. Isn't it sad when I can predict when my guy is gonna miss? Because this game freaking hates me. I can literally sit here and predict it. Miss. Oh, wow. Actually didn't miss. I'll be damned. Okay, make sure I don't get her in it. I'm gonna hit. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Cutting down the numbers here. See, they critted. Isn't this ridiculous? I don't crit. I miss most of the time. Yeah, they get crits left and right. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, Lae'zel. Get out of the spores. Oh, come on. Enough with the critical misses, dude. Get the hell out of here with that crap. This is ridiculous. I've missed a ridiculous amount of times in this game so far. I think I've gotten more misses than hits. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Ugh, it keeps like slowing. Damn it. Can't get the game. Game's slugging because there's too many enemies. Come on. Come on. What? This is ridiculous. I can't pick anything. I'm trying. The game is slugging. There's too many enemies on screen. So the game is like crapping out on me. I'm afraid the game might actually crash. I am so sick of these guys running away like little pansies.
Come on then.
They keep running away because they can't handle an actual fight. Wusses.
If this is worth the cost.
I don't know if it's worth the cost, my friend, but I didn't do this on purpose, so. It was a complete accident. I did not mean to click on the corpse that caused this. Like, straight up. Okay, I'm starting to get him down to a manageable level. The game's starting to respond again. I want to try to make them come to me. I don't want to get the vendors involved. I don't know if they will get involved, but I don't want them to get involved because I want to be able to buy and sell to those guys. I'm hoping they're not aligned with the Wow, somebody actually critically missed, and I actually got a critical hit. Wow. Well, wonders never cease. Like, ridiculous.
Taste my fury.
Wow. Paint me shocked. I actually hit. I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna try using sweeping attack. Nice. Let's see, noxious. Oh, he's a spore servant. I don't think he's gonna be my biggest threat. Nope, game's still tripping out. Come on. Come on. He seems like the biggest threat, so. Seriously? He's just gonna keep running away? Little friggin' pansy. Keeps friggin' running away. Oh, come on! This is ridiculous. Never missed so much in my entire flippin' life, bro. What the hell? Lae'zel's still got temp HP. We'll get Asterion. There. Now he has poison on his weapons. We're gonna have to take a long rest after this one. Exactly. I'm not gonna run up after that guy. That guy's gonna sit there and keep trying to smack us. Alright, come on, game. Come on. I must have advantage against the target. Okay. Miss. And it's sad when I can predict when my guys are gonna miss and when they're gonna hit. So sad. That's how predictable, that's how much this game hates me. I can predict when I'm gonna miss. Now you can't attack me. They keep trying to walk away from me. Which keeps getting us getting opportunity attacks. Seriously, you tried to shove me? Why exactly is it skipping everyone's turns? Bro, I've had about enough of you with your little run in and run out bullshit. Come on. Game, come on. Why did she stop all of a sudden? What is going on here? Yeah, all of a sudden my guys are getting their turns skipped. Oh, get the f out of here with that horse crap. Screw you. You want to shove people? How you like that? Loser. Freaking shove me. Ugh. I didn't want to loot him. I wanted to come over here near... Stop looting them! I want to get over here. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we have any more healing we can do. She can heal herself. Oh, immune to... You know what? Here. That's all she has? Alright, that's not gonna do. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna split. We're gonna send these over to Shadowheart. Then we are going to... If you run out of healing, you can do this. Throw. Who's hurt the most? Lae'zel. I'm missing 9. She's missing 11. And we can hit Astarion too, I hope. Should be able to hit them both. There we go. Why didn't he heal them? That's ridiculous. You throw a potion, it splashes and heals everybody. What the hell was that crap? Oh, screw you. Screw you, you piece of crap. How'd that work out for you, loser? Freaking attack me. Who the hell you think you are? Now we'll go ahead and heal a little bit. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and do a short rest. There we go. Well, that's not how I wanted to resolve this. I got her boots of speed at least. Sovereign's key.
Long day. Better stop to rest soon.
We will, don't worry. Well, I'll be honest, we were going to end up doing that anyway. There's another Myconid that wants to take over.
Depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful.
He's an evil Myconid. You can side with him and help him, but he would have helped in the fight, is the only difference. So, yeah. We just did that sooner than I actually wanted to. Okay. Now, the boots of speed are really good. I usually give those to Astarion. It allows him to double his movement speed with a bonus action. And it'll have him take off these. This is what keeps... When the wearer stands in water during combat, it becomes electrified. That's what was happening. That's why everybody was getting electrified. Because he was electrifying the water when he was standing in it. I completely forgot that I had given him that. Now, I guess let's go find out if... Well, that means the quests we were going to do for the Sovereign are done. See, they're not attacking us. So they're not sided with the Myconids. Well, one of the quests you do unlocks... Oh, it's over there. There's a special treasure room that unlocks when you complete the quest for the Sovereign. It's right here. I picked up what was called a key. I'm wondering if... Dude, come on. Just stop. Get the crap out of there. Stop, dude. It's ridiculous. Here it is. use that key, I guess, from him. So we can get the treasure. Awesome. Okay. Off the pale corpse, this thing. The Flumph mating rituals.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals.
Recall what you know of this title. Because I promise you, it's not about Flumph mating rituals. What is this game doing? There we go.
Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Very important book. Very, very important book.
An adamantine forge.
Yep.
Imagine the blades Gith artisans might craft with such a device.
Now, this icy metal is part of a staff that you can put together. There's 3 pieces to it. What are these? Thornlash gauntlets. Oh, it's for a druid. This is a really good hood, though. It's for stealth. So we're gonna give it to you know who, our resident stealth guy, Astarion. So that's great that we actually still can get access to the treasure room. That's a key off. I'm in uncharted territory. I never did it this way. Let's put it that way. I have killed the entire camp. But usually with the help of the other guy, the other sovereign. Which we'll probably be able to talk to him now and he'll take over. Art. Let's see. The gloves we're gonna sell. What else? I thought we bought more. Okay. And also, this thing makes him look awesome. See? Looks badass. I love it. Alright. So we're going to hold on to this piece. It's one of 3 to make a really ridiculously powerful staff. For a mage. But we can always sell it. Okay, so awesome. We now learn the secret of crafting adamantine, which is going to come in handy later. It's one of the main reasons to come to the Underdark. We're going to make some adamantine gear, which, if you know anything about adamantium, if you are familiar with Marvel Comics and adamantium, it's just the same. It's super, super powerful. Unfortunately, there's only enough adamantine to make 2 items. So you have to choose the 2 items you're going to make. I'll go over that more when we get closer to the forge, which we will. We'll be forging some really awesome stuff. But we'll get into that, like I said, when we get there. So don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm not there quite yet. But we are getting there. Okay, we already sold to the people. We're about to level up, honestly. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna go talk to the. I said we're going to go talk to this guy over. Where is he? Hokor Spore Servant. He's usually right here. I'm surprised the other guards didn't get in on the battle. Huh. Normally the sovereign, the other sovereign's right here, standing here, and when you go to leave the camp, he wants to help, come with you and help you. Interesting. Let's see, I don't see the quest. Mushroom picker, adamantine forge. Let's see if we can find the Illithid's captives. I don't see the quest. Cure the poisoned. Say Marina, rescue the gnome. Missing shipment. We raided the Emerald Grove. Huh. I don't see the quest. There's a quest to help that guy take over the take over this place. He asks for your help to turn on. And then you're given a choice to be good or be evil. If you're evil, you side with him. If you're good... Oh, there he is. He went and took the place up here. That was my guess. That's what I was going to say. Maybe he came here.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker.
Sovereign Glut.
Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
Envision the banks of the Chianthar. We'll do this.
Cringes, overwhelmed by the throngs. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Where God destroyed my people, I am a sovereign with no servant.
Why don't you take this one? I killed Spa already.
Do not belong here. I am not welcome to you.
I bet you will be now.
I grow among them, yet I am not of them.
It keeps...
I grow...
Huh. Interesting. The, usually Spa asks you to...
The myconid denounces your theft. It means...
Oh, Lord. Seriously? Oh, for the love of God. He said he didn't belong, which made me think he's not here. She's gonna miss. Told you. Shocker. I predicted that she was gonna miss. Let's see. She'll miss. Oh, wow. Hey, 2 of us leveled up. I didn't think he was going to have a flippin' fit with me looting the body, because he said he doesn't belong. So. Well, now I killed both of them, so screw them. They were weak. Okay, 3 new recipes unlocked. What do we get? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright, looks like grenades. Haste spore, hearthlight bomb. Those can be important later. Noxious spore grenade. Not bad. It said 4. Where's the 4th one? I guess. See, let's make another potion of speed. Those are so awesome. Okay, well that was awesome. We did not mean for that to happen. Alright. I'm gonna wait until everybody levels up before I level everybody up. So, okay. Well, let's go exploring, I guess. Now that there's no real quests to do. Because I murdered everybody. Okay, well. Well, there you go. To be honest, I was going to, like I said, kill the him, and I was going to put the other one in his place, but the other one apparently didn't like me touching the bodies either, so I had to put him in his place. I know I said we were going to take a long rest, but I need everybody to level up, not just my main guys. Or not just two of my guys. I need, and so if I can get them to level up, I will then take the long rest, which we're coming to the end of the video anyway, so that'll be a good thing. It's almost perfect timing, almost. Maybe if we come talk to the Dweger who were hidden. They're the ones that the Myconid Spall wanted us to kill.
A camp. Looks abandoned.
These are the Dweger they want us to kill as part of the quest. But now that the quest giver's dead, I guess we'll just go talk to him. He should be... no, not this way. He's hidden. He's invisible down here in this room, I believe.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Yeah. So come in here. See, there he is. See my sea invisibility?
Got someone sneaking up on us.
Hold up your palms in peace.
Got ourselves an infiltrator. You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
You can show him your brand.
Burning those into just anyone now, are they? No harm. Every army needs grunts to run in and die first. Even the Absolutes.
I'm a true soul.
And you're dead.
What are you doing here?
Told you. Hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide.
Alone, afraid, easily forgotten. Sounds like just my type.
Not as alone as we'd like. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a Myconid circle. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. I
don't work for free.
You're either brave or stupid to be worried about your purse in these parts. Get those boots. Then we can talk rewards.
Do you need the body intact? I like to play with my food.
Do what you will with the body. I couldn't care less.
Surprised it's not letting me tell them that I killed everybody.
She's with the rest of our expedition across the lake. Special mission for the Absolute.
What does this runaway look like?
Deep gnome slave. They all look the same. But this one's got fancy boots.
You can give up the boots if you want, but they're really good. I don't want to give them up. What's up, peeps? There's there you go, fast travel point over here. Alright, I'm trying to do something to get us... Oh, it saved it, cool. I'm trying to get it to give us some experience points so we can... See, they're outlined in white, so...
A frightened now.
I don't want to talk to you. It's the thing I hate. They walk right in the way when you're trying to loot something and you end up talking to them. Like, I don't want to friggin' talk to you. Barely tolerating Lae'zel. Normally, I leave her to die in my other playthroughs. Seriously.
That's curious.
I leave her to her fate. She's in a cage. I leave her there. I don't give a crap. I leave her to die. So screw that. Alright, I'm trying to think of what we can do to get some experience points. Alright, let's go this way. Because I'm assuming it's not going to take much for my guys for the rest of them to level up. We'll eventually take that boat over to towards the Adamantine Forge. You gotta be careful.
That wasn't a bullet. Was it?
Yep, it was a bullet. I don't want to fight the bullet until I have my
Something's burrowed in there. Something big.
I don't want to fight the bullet until we are able to long rest, because we used up all of our yeah, used up all of our spell slots. Oh boy.
Not from someone's campfire either. Best be
Yeah.
careful.
That goes towards the arcane tower. You're gonna need we can't just go. There's actually these turrets there that will shoot you down over and over and over again.
Pretty, but it doesn't do much.
So we can't quite go there. There's a trick to getting close to the arcane tower, and you want to go to the arcane tower because it's got some pretty good treasure.
This drow's body's been crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up.
It's an orange book. Huh. I'm used to it actually meaning something. Like, generally when you read a book that's outlined in orange. Oh, sorry. I just drank some alcohol. Oops. You can go up there, up top there, if you can fly, or you can sit there and try and jump. There's these platforms that appear and disappear. What's up there is really not all that spectacular, so let me see. All right, let's come over here. I'm trying to get us a little bit of experience points so I can level us up. All right. You don't want to go out this door quite yet because there's a minotaur that's going to come up. So you let the temple's defenses kill it. See? You just sit back. Ooh, that looked painful. Ouch.
Welcome here. This much is clear.
Yeah, exactly. We'll take the scroll. Alright. Why did they jump? Oh, there's a book over here you want to read. It's an important book about the night song. Yeah, you don't have to actually pick it up. You just read it. Alright, have a Starian pick this. Maybe that'll help. Really? He failed with all those pluses? Are you serious right now? Plus 13 and he failed? Oh, good God, man.
Let's get going.
I can get Shadowheart some experience points. I know where to get Shadowheart some experience points. Before you can go out that front door, you're going to have to destroy this gem up here, or else you'll get shot, same as the Minotaur did. It's this thing right here. Destroying it does this. How did I miss? It's bugged. You shoot it, it's got 1 health. There it is. See, Shadowheart got inspiration. 30 wasn't enough? How much is she missing? 90 experience points. 35. My God. Just trying to get enough experience points to level all of my people up, because I want them to level up together. Okay, let's lockpick this. Okay, let's open it. That's for paladins, and we're gonna have a paladin because I'm gonna have Minthara join our party later in Act 2.
Watch your back.
Go ahead and disarm. I think I know where we can. If we rescue her old man. Remember, he said she was looking for her husband.
Quiet.
If you find him, it benefits you later on once you get to Baldur's Gate. And you can also have another chance to be evil. So let me see. Let's go. Yeah, he's over here. I think completing that quest might actually give us the experience points we need. I'm trying to do things that aren't going to lead to a fight, personally. Yeah, I think we gotta go this way. Because we don't have any of our spell slots. We're like running on fumes here, because that fight, I wasn't expecting it to happen when it did. So, yeah. Hopefully these guys aren't going to attack us. Huh, weird. There's a funny interaction you can have with this deep hole over here. Watch.
Looking into the hole, you see only darkness. It's impossible to tell how deep it goes by sight alone.
Hello!
Echoes as it plunges downward, before gradually fading away.
Quiet! Or your meat will fill my belly.
Come up here and try it.
Stupid. You won't last long here. Noisy flashbang.
No matter what you do from then on, nothing else happens. You can't taunt whatever it is to come and attack you.
Gouges.
Off about this tree.
Something's marking its territory. Best be careful.
Alright. Now, in order to rescue her husband, which, again, I'm only doing because it benefits my character, not because... And we're going to rescue him, but we're also going to do something very evil involving them. I'll explain when we actually do it, which may have to wait until next time. Okay. He's immune to poison, right? Yeah. So we're going to have him... Now, in order to get close to the Arcane Tower, we're going to need this Susser Bloom.
Feel cold, empty.
and you need 3 of them. So we'll deal with that later. Right now we're going to come over here and rescue her stupid husband. But you have to be careful when you're doing this, because he's not immune to poison. And you see that torch over there? If you set them off, it's flammable. The entire place will go up and he'll die.
You recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
This is quite a predicament you've landed yourself in.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere.
You actually have a couple of solutions to this problem. Now, one of the solutions that may not seem immediately obvious, and I found that it actually does work, is make another potion of poison resistance and throw it at him. But you want to do it without setting off these things, because they're still flammable, which means there's a torch over there, which means if... See? Now he's resistant to poison. So now... Okay. So, normally, when you go to grab the torch, they're all going to shoot off. But if you can pick up the torch fast enough, since he's now immune to poison, it won't matter. You can also, if you have any water, you can throw it at the torch and put the torch out. Or any way that you have to, anything that's liquid should do. Like here, we gotta send it over to Astarion first. You can't throw it because it's not in his inventory. So we're just gonna throw one of these. It's liquid, it should count. Nope, it didn't count. It doesn't count that potion as a liquid. That's interesting. Alright, so we're gonna pick it up real quick. Like this. Oof, it didn't set him off.
What are you doing? Get out of there!
You told me to do that, dum-dum. What you're supposed to do is you throw the scroll to him. Because he doesn't react to the fact that he is immune to poison.
Oh, I'm all right. It's Alice. God.
The game's bugged. None of the bibberbangs are going off. Alright, so come over and talk to him.
Ah, right. What were you saying?
What are you doing down here?
I was looking for Delith. She'll be worried sick. I must need to go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
For some reason, Astarion's not setting off the bibberbangs. See? Normally when you're this close to them, they go off. I've never seen that before. I've never seen them not go off when you come near them. The important item you want is this, the noble stock. That's the main reason why you can't have them go off with a torch, because this whole field will go up and it'll burn the noble stock and you'll lose it. It's a very important item. It has a lot of different uses. The use I'm going to put it to is a very cruel, evil, mean one. And I'll tell you what I'm talking about in a second. Yeah, for some reason, these are supposed to go off. For some reason, they're not. I can't explain it. I've never seen that happen. In my over 430 hours playing the game, I've never seen it do that. Ever. So I can't explain why they didn't go off. They started to go off when he was near it, but it didn't start to go off when I was near it. That one doesn't go off either. Bizarre. Alright. Now, let's, yeah, we'll get to the Susser tree in a second. I'm not worried about that right now. We're gonna go turn the quest into What's-Her-Face. And this is when the cruelty comes. Her husband is been rendered stupid, like, where he's not there. He's not all there. The noble stock you can actually give to him, and it'll restore him. And it turns out he was an abusive asshole to his wife.
Forgetting something.
What?
Sorry, love.
Absolutely what?
My friend. Bibberbag. Next time. More careful next time. For certain. Thank you. Me too. Yes. Very glad. Someone's got to look after Derek. Anyway, what were you saying?
See.
The shop. The shop needs all we find. Bone cloaks. Baldur's Gate. Anything sourced here. Very high rate of profit.
Yeah. Let's talk to her and turn the quest in.
Look at that.
There we go.
Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
It's a miracle you two survived. You should take him home.
Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
You must be down here for a reason.
Stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
Ah, that's right. No, I'm gonna keep it for me.
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
I forgot about that. It has a ton of uses. So, we're not going to give it to her. Oh, come on. Shadowheart still didn't level. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. You've seriously got to be kidding me. 30 experience points. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
70 years of terror. For what?
You snaffle the pungent mushroom. A lone memory unfolds in your rancid cortex.
Selfish, I use it for myself.
By your hand.
A babe? Salivate the carcass would make 4 dishes of excellent nutritive meat.
To make a reasonable dish. And seasoned with a little pepper or salt will be very good boiled on the 4th day. Especially in winter.
I restored some of my memories, so I used it for me. So screw them. Alright, we're coming to the end of the video now. I guess we're gonna go camp. So it came at the perfect time. We'll level everybody up except for Shadowheart, I guess. Which, I'm sorry, it's kind of annoying that she's 30 experience points behind. But we'll level 3 of the 4. And when she hits level, we'll do it. But we definitely need to rest because, like you saw, we're out of stuff. Okay, I don't want bestial form. I think celerity is the one I like. Movement speed, rapid step, agile defense, blur of motion, becoming invisible until the end of your turn. Surge gauge gives you an action surge, same as a warrior. So you can use that. It's really good. I get draconic flight and chromatic warding fire. Temporarily immune to fire. Nice. I have another mystic aura. Sweet. Celerity's a good one. She gets her extra attack, and she gets the Misty Step cantrip because she's Githyanki. With the necklace she has, she can now Misty Step twice. He gets Uncanny Dodge. When an attack hits you, you only take half the usual damage. Not a whole lot of choices to make, I'll admit. But sometimes there's conversations with our people. I won't actually rest for the night. I'll save before then. We'll do the rest real quick next time. Because sometimes you go to sleep, you talk to your dream guardian, and other things might happen, and I don't want to have any of that missed. And I also don't want to extend the video too long from now, because we are past the time. So I'll go ahead and save it. So same as I say at the end of the videos, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you know anybody who likes this style of, because I know there's some people who play games who could use the help. Also, if you watch any of my videos, just give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask. Even if you watch it for a few seconds, just give me a thumbs up. It helps. It lets me know that at least people are watching it and people, are appreciating it. Because I do put work in here. I take time out of my personal life that I don't get paid for to do these videos, to try and help people with games. And I enjoy doing them as well, so I won't lie about that. But the thumbs up helps get more recognition, and not for the same reason other people want recognition for being able to do sponsorships and all that crap. I don't play any of that crap. I'm so anti sponsored content. Anytime a video has sponsored content, I automatically give it a thumbs down and I don't finish watching the video. It pisses me off that much. So I would never do that on mine. Never. I just want to be able to reach more people with my videos. As it grows, I can put more time in and do other kinds of videos, not just Let's Plays. Because I want to expand. But I need a bigger audience to be able to expand. So, again, I work 2 jobs, so I can't just do this all day, every day, like some YouTubers who sit on their asses and just do videos all day and get paid for it. I can't do that. So, I have a real job. So, I know that was a little bit of a rant, and I apologize. We will pick this up tomorrow night. Since I missed Saturday, I'm going to do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully. I should be able to do Tuesday, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to try. But it definitely will be tomorrow night, for sure. So, I've been Dendril the Gamer, and I'll see you guys in the next one.